Now to a truly incredible story. A local family now knows what happened to their uncle, a fallen World War II hero. Staff Sergeant Franklin Hall was presumed dead in combat 80 years ago, but it wasn't until recently the Army identified his remains. News 6's Emily McLeod met with the Hall's family about what this means to them.
Your family was just notified of your mother's brother, your uncle's remains being identified after World War II. I mean, this is huge for your family.
Of course, it goes back to World War II, January of 1944.
After 80 years of waiting, Jeffrey Huster's uncle, United States Army Air Force Staff Sergeant Franklin P. Hall's remains were identified this past July. Hall was a waist gunner on board a B-24D Liberator when it was attacked by German air forces during World War II.
And one of the more remarkable items here is, and the Army was very impressed with this, was the actual Western Union, telegraphs notifying my mother of his crash and his being missing in action. And it got more and more and more important too. It's not just a little bit of history coming around, it's a repatriation of a veteran.
Huster tells us back in 2017, the Army reached out to him and his brother for DNA samples.
What was your reaction when you got that phone call? Did you think anything would come of it?
Well, I knew science was pretty good, pretty strong. So I didn't doubt it.
Did you immediately think of your uncle?
Yeah, I did. A guy I didn't even know. Yeah. Trying to stay focused is somewhat overwhelming. Because you really think about your mother, never knew. And it's wow. So here we go. Just want to go over there and shake my mom's gravestone and tell her. That would be the great part. My wife was really into it too, and she passed. And that's two great workers I got to shake. But it's good. It's a good story.
It is.
Full circle. And also, I think if it's right, the January 21st burial will be 80 years on the dot to when his plane went down.
But now there's community support, a full military burial, a hero's ride. I mean, tell me, how does that feel 80 years later?
Like people really care. Simply put.
In Marion County, Emily McLeod, Getting Results, News 6.
Wow, people do really care.
I hope Emily hugged him. I mean, that's all I wanted to do for that whole story.
If Ginger had done that interview, she would have been attached to him the whole time.
Just, such beautiful story.
It's good stuff, yeah.